That shit is closed. Like, bitch, you are stuck. Your car is gonna get towed and your life fucking sucks. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl T here, and today, boy, do I have a juicy story for you bitches. But first, I know exactly what you guys are thinking. You really waited 11 months to give us a story time again, Tia? Really? Yes, because let me tell you, 11 months ago I was in a very deep and dark part in my life, but now my life has only gotten better since then. My bank account is fatter, my ass is fatter, and so is my ego, bitch. So I am here to stay this time, which means you guys should subscribe to my channel right now, because let me tell you, you guys are want to hear every story I got. Let me tell you, my life is full of mistakes and full of story times that I'm ready to tell you guys. So subscribe to my channel right now, hit that bell icon so you guys are notified every time I upload. Before I get into this story, if you live in my town, make sure you listen to me, don't do what I did. And mom, I am so sorry for what you're about to hear. I promise you I'm not always this stupid. And with that being said, grab a snack, grab your man, grab your bong, because this is about to be a roller coaster and a very long story. But trust me, you're gonna want to hear all the way until the end. Oh, every story has a backstory. So if you guys don't know me, I live in a town where there's two ports in New Mexico. There is the San Luis port and there is the Algodones port. San Luis port stays open 24/7. The Algodones port does not. Let's just say that for the time being. Alright, so at this point in my life, I have never been to Mexico. My girlfriend calls me up and she's like, hey, I'm trying to take your ass to Mex. Let's go get some drinks. Let's go see some booty, because it is a strip club. And let's have a good time with some other of my friends, the girl, her friends. And I'm like, alright, bet. Hop in her car. At this point in my life, I was not a big drinker. I was a stoner for life. And I just really wanted to go and see how it was. So I hop in her car and they take me. And the way this works is you pay for parking outside of the border, and then you walk across into the border, and then like you can like explore this part of Mexico. This is a very white part of Mexico where a lot of people speak English. A lot of people go to get dental work. It's a very touristy part of Mexico, whereas San Luis is more not. We went to Algodones, by the way. I don't know if I said that, but yeah. So, like I said, this part of Mexico, Algodones, the border closes around 11, let's say. So, she tells me we're going to Mexico at like 5 o'clock. It's like literally 5 p.m. So we're about to go get drunk at 5 p.m. in the afternoon. So yeah, it's 5 o'clock. We walk across the border. Sun is out. About to go get our drink on, go into the strip club, have fun. So around like 10:30, she's like, all right, time to go, guys, because the border's about to close. I'm not trying to be stuck in Mexico or anything. So we go outside the club. There's a taco shop right outside, and we get some tacos, eat, and then we go to the border, we cross back, and we go home. At this point in my life, I was going to college, and I had a boyfriend at the college. We're gonna say my boyfriend at the time, his name was Greg. I actually have another story on my channel about Greg. If you guys want to hear that story time, I will leave a little card at the top of the screen just in case you want to listen to that story time too. Story time of how he played me and my heart broke into a million pieces, but that's a story for another day, aka click on that card. But anyway, I was dating Greg at the time, and I'm telling him, because he is not from my town, I'm telling him, hey, like, I went out last weekend, you know, like, I think I want to take you. It was so much fun. Let's go. And it just so happened to be his roommate's birthday, and I was like, bruh, like, we should go get lit, it'd be fun. And like, I was like, I want to drink, so like, we will find someone at the college, like one of his friends, to drive, because most of my friends don't drive or have their license at least. So I was like, oh, I will take one of my friends, and then, you know, like, we'll find someone at the college to drive. He ended up finding one of like his friends from the school who were also not from my town. We're just gonna call the friend who is like the DD Mo. And then I'm not really gonna give his roommate a name because there's gonna be too many names for me to fucking remember. But yeah. So it's like my boyfriend Greg, his roommate, and then the DD Mo. And then I ended up taking one of my friends, and we'll just call her Maria. Finally the weekend. We got the DD, we got the roommate, we got my boyfriend. We're all up in the car. We're on the way to the fucking club. We're smoking hella blunts. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry. Smoking hella blunts in the car. By the way, I'm not driving again. I had a DD. I was smoking hella blunts. We're taking hella shots on the way. And we finally pull up to Mex, park the car, we're walking across the border, everything's cool. Party all night, everything's cool. Again, remember last week when I went, the border closed at 11. Literally 6 days ago. So around like 9:45, and by the way, I just want to say that this club, there was like a lot of people from my town in there, so like I knew a lot of people, not necessarily like my boyfriend or like the other people that were at my school. Like those people that were with me, they didn't really know a lot of people, but I know a lot of people. So did my friend, because we actually lived in our town. Yeah. So around like 9:45, we start like looking around the club, because like the whole time we were there from like 5 o'clock until like 9, it was like we were in our own little world. Like we were having so much fun, just the 5 of us by ourselves. And then like 9:45, like 9:30, 9:45, we start looking around. Me and my friend were like, you know, like I don't see a lot of people that we know here anymore. Like, where did everybody go? We're like, what the fuck? Okay, it's kind of weird. But my friend at the time, she was like, you know what, my stomach really hurts. She was like, I don't really feel good. I'm gonna go outside, get a taco real quick at the taco shop. I'll be right back. We're just across the street. So I was like, all right, cool. She's like outside the club, like she's literally just stepped outside. And I was thinking, I was like, damn, like I kind of want a taco too. So I go outside. And so like we're both outside getting tacos. Everything's cool. My boyfriend at the time ends up coming outside with us, and he's like, I was like, oh, do you want something? He's like, no. He's like, I'm just letting you know, like, my roommate, like, he's in a lap dance, you know, like, I was just making sure you guys were okay, blah, blah, and he goes back inside. Well, as soon as he goes back inside, the taco truck guy, it's like 9:45, he goes, the border's about to close in like 10 minutes, everybody get your last call for tacos if you're going back to Arizona. Huh? It's like 9:45. The border closed at 11. Like, what the fuck do you mean the border is closing in 10 minutes? That makes no fucking sense. Like, how is the border closing right now? But obviously, like, I didn't have time to ask questions because, like, I was about to be locked out of Mexico and my car was probably gonna get towed, and, like, you know. And I just want to say, not to be racist or anything, but all 5 of us were like hella black, and we all did not speak Spanish, and we all had no business even really being in a country where we know none of the language. Not to mention, we knew absolutely nothing that was around that club. We barely knew how to get back to the border, because remind you, I only went to that club once and they have never been. So yeah, we were about to be extra screwed. So it was super funny because my friend Maria, she was like taking her tacos. She had like a fucking platter of tacos. She had like 5 fucking tacos. She's like, can I have some? She's like I'm over here like, what do you mean the border's gonna close? And she's over here worried about her fucking tacos. She's over here like, can I have a fucking like tin foil so I can cover my tacos? Like, I need to go. Like, I'm gonna go back to Arizona. And then I'm like, bitch, like, no, like, we need to fucking like get the guys so we can like leave, because we're not leaving them. Like, obviously that was my boyfriend. I was like, we're not fucking leaving my boyfriend. Like, are you fucking kidding me? And so she's over here like worried about her fucking tacos. She gets the foil from them. I'm like, I'm gonna go inside, I'm gonna fucking get them. So I end up going inside, finding my boyfriend, because he was like really close to the entrance, because he was like trying to like keep look at like us girls and like trying to keep track of his friends at the same time. So I find him, I'm like, bruh, like, we need to get the fuck out of here. You need to go run towards them, tell them we need to fucking leave and we need to get out of here. So he's like going, he's trying to get them. And like he's like, all right, just go, because like even though I wasn't driving, I had the keys because it was my car. So I start walking towards the border, and then I just see the guys like trailing after me. And by the way, the guy who, like, it was his birthday, he was like extremely intoxicated, like trying to get this like 6'4" guy to run was like not working. So yeah, so we're all running towards the border, and then we just see it's like black, like it's dark, like that shit is closed. It's been closed, like everyone clocked out, went home like 20,000 years ago. Like that shit is closed. Like, bitch, you are stuck, your car is gonna get towed, and your life fucking sucks. They're like, what do we do now? And literally not even a half a second later, I start crying. I start insanely sobbing my life away because I'm like, bruh, I don't have money to get my car out of tow. Like, my mom didn't even know I was in Mexico. Like, she literally told me so many thousand times, like, growing up, do not go to fucking Mexico. And I'm over here like, party, like I'm gonna drive my car that I don't even fucking pay for all the way to Mexico, and now I'm just gonna get it fucking towed. And I was just like sobbing. And then like my friend's like mad because, like, you know, she just joined for the ride, and then like birthday boy is like too fucked up to give a fuck, and like my boyfriend is like the thinker in the situation. He's like, okay, so like we need a plan because like I don't know what to do. But I'm just like sobbing, and he's like, Tia, you need to stop crying. And I'm just like, I don't know what to fucking do. Like, my car is gonna get towed. Like laughing at me because I'm just like sobbing. So like we go and like we do what any normal people would do in this situation, because now our buzz is killed. We go and sit outside the club. We all pop a squat, like, right outside the fucking club. Like, it is 10 p.m. Like, what are we gonna do for 8 hours until the border opens at 6? Like, nothing. The bar closes at 2. Like, what are we gonna fucking do, you know? We didn't have money. None of us, we were all full-time college students. None of us had fucking money. Like, we didn't even have a car to sleep in. Like, we were like, bitch, like, what are we gonna fucking do? And, like, it was terrible. So we're sitting outside the club, and my boyfriend's like the thinker, like I said, and he's like, alright, well, I'll go see, like, if maybe one of the waiters, like, knows what the fuck is going on, because some of the waiters did speak English. So he's trying to talk to them. We're not getting anything from them. They're just like, you gotta fucking wait it out. And we're like, no. So he finally comes up with a deal with one of the waiters that, like, they're able to drive us from Algodones to San Luis. Mind you, if you have no idea what I'm talking about or anything like that, this is like the most dangerous fucking ride. Like, in the fucking dark from Algodones to San Luis, it's like a one-way drive. Like, in the fucking dark, there's no fucking lights. Like, people roll over on this road all the time because they're driving drunk. They fucking swerve. Like, it is a very dangerous, not cool situation to be in. And like, that was kind of our only option. So we're like, guess we gotta do that. So then the next problem occurs, of course, because the waiter's like, well, you're gonna have to pay us, and also, like, my truck only holds 2 people, so you're gonna have to go find another waiter to take the other 3 of you, or I'm gonna have to go back and forth. And I'm like, you're not fucking going back and forth. Like, hell fucking no. Like, LOL, like, not happening. Cute, but not happening. So I'm trying to figure out how much money I have. I have like fucking $20 to my name. I'm pretty much the only one that has $20 to my name. Homeboy over here, birthday boy, has a lot of money, like, on credit. He has a credit card. Like, that's not gonna help us. He can't take cash out of a fucking credit card. So yeah, we're kind of fucked. And finally, like, I talked to both the waiters, and I'm like, listen, like, can you just do me a solid, basically? And they're like, yeah. And then of course the next problem occurs. It's like, who's going in what car, because this is like a really shady situation. And my friend Maria is literally like 4'11" and probably like 90 pounds. Like, she is a very tiny girl. And I have like 3 fucking linebackers with us from the college. Like, they're all like over 6 foot, fucking 200 fucking 50 pounds probably. Like, they're fucking big ass dudes. Like, they could squish anyone. And then I have my friend over here, like, I don't really know those dudes, so like, yeah, like, you cannot fucking make me go in those cars with them. Because I was trying to be like, my man will go with me, and you can have 2 of the other fucking dudes with you. Like, you know, just in case something pops off, like, at least we both have like a big dude with us. And she's over here trying to fight me, like, bitch, you know, I don't really know them, and I'm not going in the car with them, blah blah blah. I'm like, this is not the fucking time to be arguing who goes in what car. Like, bitch, hop in the car, let's go, because we need to skedaddle out of here. We do not belong here. you do not belong here. And because I'm like, she will not get in the fucking car with these guys. And I'm just like, you fucking could get drunk with them all night, but you can't fucking hop in the car with them? No? Okay. So we get in the car, me and my friend, like one waiter, and the guys ended up going in a different car. And so we leave first, so like we're following each other, like one car is here, one car, we're just going straight along, like it's cool, until our car goes like when I tell you my heart sank. I thought that was the end for me. Bye, Tia. No more Tia. I literally thought it was gonna be a news story and that was gonna be the end of it. Like, I really thought. And he was like, I just need to go get gas and like I'll pick up some beers for you guys because you guys look stressed. And I was like, I don't have time for this right now. I need to go on the road so I can meet with the guys so we can get the fuck out of Mexico, not buy beers and get gas. I mean, I guess the gas was kind of important, but damn, the beers, no. So of course we stop, we get the beers, we get the fucking gas. So we're driving along, and then he's like, my friend's like drinking the beer. She's like, bitch, I'm stressed. And he's like, you're not gonna drink the beer? And I'm like, no. And then he starts fucking drinking the beer and he's driving. Oh my god. My life is just a fucking shit show, honestly. So we're driving on this one-way road, and he's drinking a fucking 40 and driving on this dark ass one-way fucking road. That is my life right now. And all I can think about is how my car is gonna get towed and my mom's gonna fucking shoot me. So yeah. So then, of course, the guys, we all decided to meet up at this other club because we just knew that that was a club that was close to the border in San Luis. So we decided to meet in front of that club, and we get there and the guys aren't there. And we're like, what the fuck? Like, did they were the ones who fucking got killed, not us? Like, what? No, it turns out they were just inside. They just wanted to check out the club real quick. Like, was that really the time for this? No, it wasn't the time for this. So they come out. I'm pissed. I'm like, bitch, let's fucking get out of here. We get in the line, go to San Luis. I mean, like, we're in San Luis. We get in the line. We all, one by one, getting out. So finally, a little bit of stress, like the high stress situation of like on a 12, finally went down to like a 9, because like now we're at least in like a like US soil where like more people speak English, and like, you know, make our phones have service, because like why would we have service in Mexico, you know? And then we have the other problem of getting home, because my car is locked outside of Algodones, which is 30 minutes away from San Luis, and San Luis is definitely 30 minutes away from my house at least, and definitely an hour away from the college, and definitely at least 20 minutes away from my friend's house. So we're like, bitch, how are we fucking getting home? None of us have money for a cab. Uber wasn't a thing. So we're kind of just looking around for people with vans, like, who's gonna like take us home just out of the kindness of their hearts. And we finally found this couple that said that they would take us because they felt really bad for us because we looked like really sad and depressed, and one of our friends was like passed out. Birthday boy was not. He just like through this whole thing, this nigga was passed out. Like, I wish that was me, you know what I'm saying? So we finally get to my friend Maria's house, because she was like, drop me off at my house. We were like, okay, because I was like, you guys cannot all come to my house because I don't have a car. My mom's gonna be like, where's your car? That makes no sense, you know? So I dropped off at her house because the college was too far. So we're kind of outside her house, like, we don't know what to fucking do. We finally find someone from the college to drive to my friend Maria's house to pick us up, and we go back to the college and we sleep in my boyfriend's dorm, and we wait until 6 a.m. comes around. And by the way, all of this happened from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Like, all of these situations happened in 2 hours. Like, this was the longest fucking 2 hours I've ever had in my whole fucking life. I can't believe these things happened to me. So many things happened that I'm leaving out too because they're like other illegal things that happen I don't think I should say. Anyway, we wait until 6 a.m. we go get my car, and then thankfully, thank the Lord, my car was still there and they did not tow it. So got my car back, went back to the dorm, slept there for a couple hours, and then I went home and acted like nothing happened. And with that being said, that is my story of how I got trapped out of a foreign country. Oh, and I'm sure you guys are wondering, Tia, why did the time switch over? You said the border closed at 11 one week and 10 the other week. Well, let me tell you, because I had to wait just as long as you did, except I had to wait until 1 p.m. the next day to find out from my friend, because I texted her 1,000 fucking times that night trying to figure out why she didn't tell me the border was gonna close earlier, and she let me know that Algodones is a part of California, so the time changes on daylight savings, and it just so happened daylight savings changed during the middle of that week. From the week I went with her on Friday when it closed at 11, like Tuesday or Wednesday that week, the time changed, and then when I went on Friday again, it closed at 10. Little did I know, and those are things that I will always remember for the rest of my life. Things to take away from the story: don't go to countries you know nothing about. Don't go to countries you don't know any of the language. Never go to a foreign country where you don't have extra money for serious situations like this. And most definitely, always have backup plans. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed my fucked up story time. Please learn lessons from me, especially if you're in my town and you're gonna do stupid things like I did. And make sure you subscribe to my channel because I got way more stories for you guys. Thank you guys for listening to my video. If you guys made it all the way, thank you very much, and I will see you guys on the next one.